Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. Coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, the Colts, what a run through the playoffs. There were a lot of great teams in the AFC, but they outlasted them all as they shoot for their second win as residents of Indianapolis and their third overall.
Yeah, let's recount the history there. They won with Peyton Manning Super Bowl 41 back in 2007. And remember, the Baltimore Colts won Super Bowl V over the Dallas Cowboys.
Meanwhile, the LA Rams, they are back in the Super Bowl for the third time in 5 years. And, of course, looking to be the first team to go back-to-back since the Patriots did it 2 decades ago.
Let me continue with that theme, partner. Run it back has become the phrase in vogue. You remember. Tried to run it back, didn't get it done. Tampa Bay tried the same, didn't get it done. Can these Rams pull it off?
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They'll go again here with Akers. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. To throw is Stafford. And incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. This pass is going to wind up incomplete. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. This from 42 yards out. And his kick here is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Akers. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick 6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Stafford. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball...
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. Room here to run. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. He's off to a pretty shaky start, to put it mildly. He's had 2 passes picked off and run back for touchdowns, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. Stafford here, coming off his pick six. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
They give up the middle to Akers. Finding room at midfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
44 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now it's Stafford.
He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it.
And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Play action, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter.
1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57.
Already 17-0 our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Stafford.
Got an open man finding Jefferson.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams!
Robinson on the receiving end from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are on the board here in this Super Bowl.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's Allen Robinson who caps things off with a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just a minute. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 2nd and 7, Foles. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Rams are going to take possession of the football. So a nice play defensive. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked up by And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First and 10, Taylor now. He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Foles.
He finds Pierce. It's complete. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Taylor again.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Taylor.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Colts continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, this is Akers.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And open is Robinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Akers again.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 107 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Slant pass hauled in by Campbell. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Understandably, pass rushers keyed up for this Super Bowl, but you can't do that.
And let's face it, no one wants to lose one of these quarterbacks early in this game. So you know they're going to be protected by the officials.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. From the 22, Foles. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now Foles. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays.
Touchdown! Alec Pierce, up 15. And the Colts are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the foot. Taken down.